Beautiful live picture of the White House at 6:54 on this Thursday morning. There is a showdown this morning between the Defense Department and Anthropic, the maker of the AI platform Claude. MS Now reporter Nick McCool explains the dispute over how the U.S. military can use the company's technology.
This morning, the battle over AI on the battlefield. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth threatening Anthropic, the maker of the Claude AI models, with a $200 million defense contract, demanding that restrictions on its military uses be lifted.
He's basically saying, you have to give us this technology and we will use it for what we deem to be lawful activity.
CNBC reports in a meeting Tuesday with Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei, Hegseth demanded broad access to the company's AI models and set a Friday deadline to agree.
This is not Anthropic demanding new terms. It is the Department of Defense demanding new terms, a change from what they had previously agreed to in July 2025.
Anthropic wants to maintain its restrictions on mass domestic surveillance and lethal autonomous weapons without human supervision. But CNBC reports Hegseth said if the company doesn't agree, it could be designated a supply chain risk, a designation usually given to foreign adversaries. Gregory Allen, former director of strategy and policy of the DoD's Joint Artificial Intelligence Center, says that it wouldn't only cut off Anthropic's business with the Pentagon, but also
it means in many cases that you can't do business with any companies that do business with the Department of Defense. That honestly could be a fatal blow to Anthropic's overall business.
Another scenario, Hegseth saying the DoD could also invoke the Defense Production Act, which has been used in recent years to ramp up medical supplies during COVID.
I want to highlight the obvious contradiction between those two threats. The supply chain risk designation essentially says that Anthropic is someone who cannot be trusted. Then the Defense Production Act says that Anthropic is so trustworthy and so urgently needed for national security that we have to force them to work with us. So which is it?
In a statement to CNBC, an Anthropic spokesperson said of the Tuesday meeting, "We continued good faith conversations about our usage policy to ensure Anthropic can continue to support the government's national security mission, in line with what our models can reliably and responsibly do." Allen says he's sympathetic to the Pentagon's position that it wants to decide how to use this technology, not a supplier. But he says the DoD's strategy here is unwise, given the international AI race.
Escalating this fight in the way the Department of Defense is threatening to do would be akin to taking an American crown jewel of our technology industry and lighting it on fire.
We reached out to the Defense Department for comment and did not immediately hear back. But to give you a sense of how deeply integrated Anthropic's product is in the military, the Wall Street Journal and Axios reported that Claude was used during the Venezuela raid last month. Back to you.
Nick McCool reporting there, and Axios is reporting this morning that the Defense Department indeed has taken those first steps toward blacklisting Anthropic, with that deadline coming tomorrow. We will see.